Hello Whitney, it's Friday, February 24th. There's an ugly doll behind the camera. If you don't know what those are, there's a link in the doobly-doo down below. And Death Tactics is actually surprisingly simple to play. It just looked really scary because we were playing an 800-point game, meaning we were using, tons and tons and tons of pieces. So basically when you play, you only have like 3 to 5 units and like 1 tank, meaning that there's usually like 20-ish pieces on the board. It depends on what units. And to play, you just roll 3 dice, and the dice just are hits and misses. There's no numbers on them at all. But you roll the dice for initiative, and then you just take turns activating a unit at a time. And units have 2 actions. You can either move and attack, or vice versa, or you can move twice, or you can do a sustained attack, meaning that you use 1 action to attack, and then the second action to roll any misses from the original attack. And then the game just proceeds like this until one person has completed the goal. The goal sometimes is, you kill your opponent off entirely, or it could be something like you have to survive so many rounds and have a living person back behind enemy lines or something like that. That's basically it. It's really easy to play. I learned in 10 minutes. When you get back here, you can come with me one night and play. Ron will teach you, I will help, and it will be fun. Pride and Prejudice, amazing book. It just feels really weird to read because no one talks like that anymore. And speaking of books, Chapter 2 of Harry Potter. It's 10 years later and Harry's room is a cupboard under the stairs. Literally. I'm not kidding. It's Dudley's birthday and Harry is ordered to cook breakfast while Dudley opens his presents. But first Dudley has to throw a fit because he doesn't have as many presents as he did last year, so his parents promised to buy him 2 more to make up for it while they're out. And they are going out to the zoo. And Harry gets to come because his normal babysitter, Mrs. Fig, broke a leg. His aunt and uncle are kind of reluctant to do this because weird things happen around Harry, like his hair regrowing after a hideous haircut, or a horribly ugly sweater shrinking to the size of a puppet because he didn't want to wear it. Yeah. But there's no other choice, so he gets to go and gets in trouble along the way because he mentioned a flying motorcycle in a dream. You remember that, right? And at the zoo, all is going well. Harry even got some ice cream, which is unusual. That is until they go to the reptile house. Dudley is looking at a boa constrictor and is bored by it, because it's not doing anything. And so he walks away after tapping on the glass a few times. And then the snake looks up at Harry, who'd stayed behind, and winks at him. And then he and Harry proceed to have a conversation. That is until Dudley sees the snake, moving around, and then comes over, pushes Harry to the ground, and is looking at the snake. Next thing you know, the glass is just gone. Dudley's, fallen into the cage, and the snake is on the loose. Back at home, Harry is in trouble. He's confined to his cupboard. During that time, he reflects on his earliest memory, which is a flash of green light. Talks about how his parents are this forbidden topic in his aunt and uncle's house, and how all these strange people, in weird clothes, used to come up and say hi to him when he was little, and how he was basically friendless because of Dudley's gang. Yeah, it's sad. So that is Chapter 2. That is all I have for you today, Whitney, and I will see you on Monday. Bye!